welcome to another edition of Eric on Eric. For those who may not know, this is the... I just screw everything up? I probably did. This is when present Eric goes back and critiques past Eric for his old pieces of art, videos, music, movies, writing, all of that stuff. This time we have a very special feature of Inconvenience, which is a extremely short-lived 2-episode and a partial 3rd episode that was shot. The whole story revolves around 2 friends who are trapped in a convenience store when the nuclear apocalypse happens. It was originally written and directed by my best friend Ricky Glore. It stars me and my best friend Nick Prince. I wasn't one of the original cast members. It was actually another friend of ours, Nick Hyance. He was the one that took the role of me. And then something happened with him. He dropped out. I can't remember exactly. But then I came on board. We redid the first episode. There's a quote-unquote pilot episode. So anyway, we're going to watch the 2 full episodes. I'm going to be stopping periodically throughout the episodes. They're only a couple of minutes long. Each episode is only like 3 or 4 minutes long. And just commenting on some of the things that we were doing. Just the silly things we ran into, that kind of thing. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions of the show, shoot those into the chat box, and I will answer them as they come through. Other than that, enjoy Inconvenience. If I can figure out where it went. Where did it go? Oh, that's not it. Oh, there it is. There she is. All right, here we go. I have no idea who made this rock music. It's not licensed, so I'm probably going to have to change it when I put this on YouTube. So. All right, so the first thing I need to explain already. We filmed this on a flip cam. If you remember what a flip cam is, it's this like super thick, wasn't any more than maybe 5 inches tall, HD, that's shot in 4:3. We used the microphone that was part of it, so all of this is going to sound like trash. It's all going to have background noise and all of that stuff. So just be ready for that. Sorry.
Facts. You ready to go to Hawaii?
Hey, Eric, you say ha, I'll say why.
Ha.
Why?
Ha.
Why?
I'll say ha, you say why, and I'll say what? Ha.
Why?
What? Ha.
Why?
What?
Okay, this time you say ha, I'll say why, you say what, and I go, eh?
Ha.
Why?
What?
Eh?
Ha.
Why?
What?
So I don't remember what this joke was about. So it was just the whole idea of, I guess, saying Hawaii going back and forth and then adding dumb shit on the back end of it. Like I don't remember what the point of it was, but it's pretty funny. So.
Ha. What?
Wait. I forgot to stock the beer kit.
Oh, hey, has there ever been a beer cave-in?
So, fun little tidbit. The shirt that I'm wearing is for my friend Shay Hornback's old band. They were called Shut Down 9. They were a great band. Lots of really good rock music. And this was the only shirt that I believe they ever made. And I completely snatched it when I opened for them one time. And I believe I still have it. So thanks, Shay. I appreciate that. Actually, Shay makes an appearance in the next episode. We'll get to that. But as you can clearly see, we are legitimately in a convenience store, like a real convenience store, a chain convenience store. All of this was completely under the radar. We filmed this at like 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning in between customers when Ricky was actually working the store. And we never got caught, I guess you could say. There's a couple of parts in some of the episodes where we're eating the food that they made at the gas station. they were supposed to throw it out after so long. So we were like, oh, we'll just use it as props in the show. He did get in trouble for that because I believe somebody saw him on camera of us like eating and drinking and not paying for the shit. We didn't even think about it. Like we were legitimately, we're like, oh, well, we're just doing this thing. This is craft services. Like this is just part of the budget, which there was no budget, obviously. But yeah, so all of this was filmed primarily by Ricky, I believe. I'm sure there was a couple of shots where like Nick and I took turns. The face that I am giving at this very moment is the face I give Nick all the time. So he's familiar with us.
You know, that's a good question. But I guess if there was, you could just probably drink your way.
I am so incredibly thin in this. So incredibly thin.
Let me be a tour of the beer cave. Guten Abend!
Okay, so that is just like legit. That's just a really good cut. That's all that was. I remember we did this shot, or let me just go ahead and play it.
My name is Inconvenience, Globen. I am your beer tour guide for the beer tour cave. As you can see, there's many types of beer here. Night flash photography!
Oh.
All German beer. No French.
Excuse me. Are there any polar bears living here?
It is 34 degrees in here, and it keeps our beer cold.
I'm sorry. Are there any beer cave men?
This is the beer! In the tour! Snail! Get out! Oh, wait. Stop by the beer cave tour shop on your way out.
I went before I came in, and I got this t-shirt. I went on the beer cave tour, and all I got was this t-shirt. Had a hangover and hard nipples.
Wunderbar!
So I'm wow. Okay, so oh man, so that's a lot to take in all at once. So okay, so let's talk about this scene. So he's a beer cave tour guide, and Nick actually took German in college. So I remember in the pilot episode, he was just like a guy in a button-up shirt, and it really just didn't play off because he ended up just being just like this super bored and kind of drummed out tour guide, and we were brainstorming of what to do, and we came up with the idea that Nick would be German because why not? Nick could speak German fairly well for the most part, and so Ricky pulls out his bag of mustaches and disguises that he has because he's done theater his entire life, and we slap it all together. Oh God, it's so bad. So anyway, the premise was like the majority of the show and everything that happens within it just happens within their heads. Like it's just them playing around and role playing like they're kids, you know, even though they're clearly grown ass adults. And it's just it goes for that weird alternative comedy like edge that I guess you see in things like Tim and Eric Awesome Show or home movies or something like that. Like that was the kind of the stuff we were watching at the time and we were really into. So it was us kind of projecting that out in our own kind of sense. But I really do wish I had a t-shirt that said that I went to the beer cave tour and all I got was this t-shirt and hard nipples. I do.
All right, beer cave stocked. Let's get the fruff out of here and go get laid to white.
Hey, let's
What the hell was that?
calm down. I didn't do well in science. That it sounded like a nuclear explosion.
Oh. What does that sound like?
Oh, remember that time we were in the beer cave and heard that loud noise?
Let's get the front out of here and go get laid to white.
Hey, let's
What the hell was that?
yeah, that's what it is.
So this is actually a reoccurring joke, and oh god, in so much of the work that we've all done together. So there's a group of like 5 of us or 6 of us that went to school together who were always trying to do, you know, like short films and, you know, stuff like that. I feel like in everything that we've done, we had some sort of dream sequence or weird flashback, and it's always that magical harp that you hear to signify that it's a flashback.
Nuclear explosion sounds like.
Oh, that's good to know.
Wait, if that was a nuclear explosion,
Yeah.
that means
That somehow this store and this beer cave has protected
us from it, and I think it's safe to say that
We're trapped!
Wow. Wow. Why? Why is there a bugle? Oh man. That's so funny. It keeps going. It keeps going. Oh man. So like I was saying, like we filmed that in a like super legit convenience store. At like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it took us like a week or 2 to actually film everything because we would have to stop filming the second that somebody came in. And for whatever reason, it was like a hot spot for cops who were working the 3rd shift. So real quick, we told them what we were doing. And there was multiple times where they were like all piled off on like one corner of the store and trying to stay out of frame and like watching us just do dumb shit. Trying not to laugh and that thing because again, like we were on this flip camera that I believe was mine, and it picked up everything because it just used the external microphone, so it was garbage. Like everything just sounded like garbage. But yeah, so that's that's episode 1 of Inconvenience, the beer cave. We've got another one that we can. So they're stuck in the convenience store. And the premise behind the show was going to be just these 2 guys living in the store together. It wasn't meant to be like a Walking Dead or anything like that. Like it's not meant to be gritty and realistic. Like the whole idea was that these 2 guys have known each other pretty much their whole lives. They're stuck in this really weird situation with chaos going on outside. But they create problems for themselves. Like they create these weird situations and put themselves in these odd entanglements to create fake drama to give themselves something to do, and you'll see more of that in the next episode. So